Ravens. Off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
DC, ready?
And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. They go play action with Jackson. Rolling to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs. Able to improvise and get the first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw here. But they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. A nice gain there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who may not run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can win that battle.
Now Jackson on 1st down. Dumps it off to Edwards. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Play action. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's exactly what defense is talking about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll start by running the option to the lane. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And this is going to be pulled in by the tight end Andrews. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
What?
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Second down, Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 41-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Off the play fake, Prescott. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first two drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a three-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Dancing to his left. And off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. He'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And a quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down. Jackson steps away. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, but he's taken down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on fourth down. Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. That's caught out wide by Cooks. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Hard throw.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hit 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. Prescott. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing is Jackson. That ball's caught. Aguilar, right side. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And the Cowboys are able to recover. A gutsy call there. Yates at the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
They'll run the end around. This is Cooks. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Here's Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. On play action, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. In motion, the tight end. Prescott to throw on 4th. Looking downfield for Pollard. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 54 yards. And the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now they're going to speed things up here. Jackson on first down. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The Ravens send their punter out now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Yeah, that bitch won't let me hike the
It's just their first, so 2
bro.
remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. Prescott off play action. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter play. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Play action now. Prescott. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. They bring him in off the corner that time, and he gets home for a loss of 6. Now Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Prescott from the gun. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
What the fuck?
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Rolling to his left. That's into the hands of Edwards. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Jackson. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. Prescott. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 2nd and 6 coming up. Now Prescott. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Here's Prescott. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. To the end zone.
I can't fucking jump, man.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball gets to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Throwing now is Jackson. And the throw led him too much that time.
Oh my God, boy, this got to be the most glitchiest shit in America. Like, we down.
They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Forced out to his left. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
And Brandon, this is the time of the game.
What y'all let him get outside?
He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got him on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead. This is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Jackson's going to keep it. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Jackson to throw.
Man, boy, they are saving you.
Couldn't pull it in there, and it's 4th down.
They are saving you,
Chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and it'll be a turnover on downs. This is 1st and 10. Into the hands of Cooks. And that will get him another 1st down, but the clock's certainly working against him. So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official. Here's 1st down. Now Prescott. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be second down.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's Dak. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half,